Okay, stand by.
Just about 4:45, and take a look at this viral video from La Junta in southeastern Colorado. All right, video goes.
They want to be politically smart,
What's going on, everyone? Joined by the notorious King Chris and Steezo for life. We got a fun one, simple one. Gonna do a little UFO sighting reaction. So this comes from World News X on X or Twitter, however you want to call it. Let's get this going. Tell me if you guys don't hear this. Just realized there was music. I hope this video lasts. All right, that's interesting. The three lights stacked, or the four.
I was just gonna say that they vaguely pop up. I wonder if those are the same ones that disappear.
No, I think that's a radio tower, or like the towers, you know, for like that have lights on them that blink. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think it looks like a radio tower. Look in. I mean, it's standing straight and it goes straight to the ground.
Yeah, but it also looks for a second that those same lights.
Yeah, the ones that disappeared. That's what I thought.
I think it's a radio tower. See how they're
also UK and
yeah. I see that now. That's a good call.
Yeah, I think it's a radio tower.
You might be right on that.
Because they're red too. They've got a more red hue to them.
And they kind of go on and off just like a radio tower.
Doesn't explain the two.
No, those orbs that are moving.
Orbs.
No, that's not. That's different.
Yeah, what happened to the other three or four that were there whenever it started?
They reconnected to the mothership.
Yeah, look at that.
That movement is wild, though. The back and forth.
So there's 6 of them here, and this is on repeat, you guys. For those watching,
that's so.
And they have some kind of tail behind them,
and of course, it has to be your classic UFO video in 1080 or in 480p,
right?
Where it's nothing's, you can't see anything for sure or clear, and it's fucking pixelated.
And they don't have any flashing lights like most aircraft would have.
I mean, I think we get the idea. So yeah, I mean, I hadn't heard about this one until you guys. I think Steezo, you posted this one. I forget who did.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, this gives me heavy thoughts of, dang it, now I'm forgetting, the guy on Danny Jones that you sent us, Chris, the orb story, right?
Yeah. The Chris Bledsoe, I think.
Yeah, and I should link that one, which I will, in the description along with this Twitter link, because the orbs he describes as they move in similar ways. They change colors depending on time of day and who sees them, and just when they decide to show themselves, right? And I mean, this one, there's not much to go off of, but I think it's more than fair to say that this isn't a man-made.
I would love for somebody that could actually break that down and tell us why it moves the way it does. That's the most interesting part.
Yeah, I mean, what I thought was cool was that the uniform, when it came to a stop with those lights, it was like a rectangle. Everything was, it almost looked like it was precision flying.
Yeah,
which is obviously, like it was an aliens version of the Blue Angels.
Right. Giving us an air show.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool, and then of course the other 4 lights disappear. Where'd they go? And
Yeah, exactly.
you have those 2 solid lights, and then they kind of do their thing, and then they move across the sky. So yeah, that was definitely an interesting video. But it's your class. It looks like almost like your classic Close Encounter of the First Kind, or more or less.
Also, what I like about this one is that it gives off multiple vibes of different encounters, and so it's it's the common ground that you're seeing between different UFO sightings. So like the Phoenix Lights, I think it's similar to that. What's another one where this happened? I mean, the countless orbs that are being seen in San Diego. Again, I think, and then also all the shit you're seeing in Mexico is pretty similar too. At least at the ones in nighttime.
Yeah, it's starting to see a lot of them in China too for some reason now. A lot of China sightings.
Yeah, that airport. They want the airport.
I think Stizo kind of said it to us before that, like, I think big cities have something to do with it, like large populations. They want to observe, like why we observe anthills, right? Like why we. I mean, let's hope that we don't get to the point where we're dumping molten.
Yeah.
Or where they're dumping molten lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong kind of shower.
But I mean, I think there's something to go with that, man. With your perspective, Stizo, and how Mexico is a hot spot. Obviously, the U.S. is. And New York gets them a lot. New York and L.A., like that area, they get them a lot. Beijing, Tokyo gets a lot of sightings. They're a hotbed too.
You have a lot of people there, so there's more eyes in the sky. I think that helps a lot too. Because people, classically people think, you're out in Arizona or Nevada desert, you're going to see lights, right? Well, there's hardly anybody out there, so that's your atypical. Most people think that's where all their stuff's going on, but eyes in the sky is population. You see a lot of stuff. Most of the sightings actually do come near population centers and stuff.
Yeah, I think there's something to say that they're staying far enough away where we can't reach them, but they're in an observable distance.
Yep.
Well, all right. I think that does it for us tonight. For this one, I've said it on all of our videos. Please come check us out during our live streams. We're a bit more free flowing and relaxing on those ones, kind of more long form. But I appreciate everyone that decided to stop by. Thank you to Stizo and King Chris for joining me tonight.
Always a pleasure.
And I hope everyone checks back in later. I'll see you
later, guys.
Later.